Hi, Leo. This is Eileen with your money psychic tarot card reading. And you have some good money cards for the month of June. You have just some good overall cards. You've got a few stressful situations here going on with people and some other circumstances, but overall, a good trend. Let's see, you're starting out with the Eight of Pentacles, and Eight of Pentacles is saying that your craft, whatever it is, that you're very good, you're learning, maybe you're learning a new job or a new business, or just really putting all your attention into some kind of a project or a business of some sort, a job. You might be taking classes to learn a new skill, or for some career that you'll be in. You might also be starting out in your career, or just maybe you've started a new position in your work, but you're doing very detailed work. You're paying attention to all the details and absorbing a lot of information. And this is really going to pay off for you. That's what's that it might already be paying off, but if it's not, you're laying a really solid foundation for prosperity and success for yourself in the future. So this is a real good card to have here starting out. This is a general reading, so some of these cards resonate with you while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances. And then you have the Hermit card. This is a major arcana card. The Hermit is about introspection, going within, being on a more spiritual level, looking at what really matters rather than all the surface stuff that a lot of times we get caught up in. And what this is showing is that you've gained a lot of wisdom over the years, that you're not, more like you have a good sense of who you are now, that you're not letting other people tell you how to think or how you should live your life, because you have been making those kind of decisions based on your own experience over a period of time. And I do believe in reincarnation, and I'm feeling from this Hermit card that a number of you Leos, that you have lived other lives, and so you already have a certain amount of inner wisdom that you brought from those previous lifetime experiences. And so you might be doing a lot more soul searching right now, maybe meditating, maybe a lot of people have been home and everything, so you might be spending more time just looking at your life, your past, your present, your future, and wanting to make sure that you're on the course you want to be on for your life, for you to have a good, fulfilling, happy way of life in the future, that you're not only financially, but on a spiritual level, that you don't want to be influenced by people who may not be on a spiritual level. You've already gotten yourself, so you probably don't even connect as well with people who are not spiritually oriented as maybe you did maybe in the past. It's kind of like you've passed that point. And so you're looking at what really matters now. Okay, next card you have is Page of Pentacles. This is about receiving some kind of good news about money. You might find out that you have money coming to you that is owed to you. Or in some cases, it may be you applied for a job and you're finding out that you were selected for that position. For some of you, there might be something you're selling. You might be selling property or something and getting money for that. In some cases, it could be an inheritance, or maybe even receiving something of value. It could even have to do with something academic that you're receiving, which is something valuable for you. Now, in some cases, this might represent a person who could be around you in the month of Pages. They're typically young people. So that might be someone who's about in their maybe-ish. So if you're single and you're in that age bracket, this could be someone, a new friend that you meet in the month of June. That could possibly just stay as friends, or it possibly could develop into something romantic. I'm feeling like overall it might stay a friendship if you do have someone around you like this. And the pentacles do represent the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this person might be one of those signs or maybe have a lot of that in their chart. But I'm feeling overall a lot of Leos that you're going to be hearing some kind of good news about money or receiving money that's due you. And next card you have is Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords, this is about someone trying to cheat you, or maybe someone has cheated you already and has cheated other people. You are going to pretty much know who this person is by this time. And if you have this Five of Swords energy around you, again, it's a general reading. So maybe you'll have this Five of Swords energy around you and maybe you won't. But I am feeling you're going to know who this person is. So earlier on, maybe you didn't know. They have claimed to be a friend to you or something else. It could even be somebody you were in a romantic relationship with. Could be somebody from your workplace who steals, maybe was trying to steal your ideas, take credit for work you did or something. But I do feel that you're much more aware of what this person is about. So you see them for who they are, that they just put up a facade of having a lot together and having enough money of their own or whatever. This person is very dishonest. They've been that way for years. They're not going to change. So if you do recognize this person around you, there's nothing good to be gotten from this person. You're better off without them. Next card you have is Nine of Wands. And the Wands do relate to the fire signs of Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. They relate to the area of work, career, progress. Nine of Wands is saying that you might be feeling kind of exhausted from all the work you've been doing, the time you've been putting in. Maybe you're working and going to school, or you have a job and then you have family responsibilities. Now, in some cases, you might just be feeling drained and stressed because of what's going on right now in the world with our economy, and the illness is out there and one thing or another, and you might just be feeling exhausted from all of it and want a break from this. And the advice of this card is to try to add some balance in your life. If it's possible, if you are overburdened with work and responsibilities, if you can step back and look at your circumstances objectively, find a way to maybe delegate some of your responsibilities or somehow streamline whatever, catch up on your rest. The fire signs are very good at being a workaholic when they need to be. And you've been down this road before at different times in your life anyway. But, it's kind of like it gets tiring. It's like you really want to have balance in your life. And it's like at some point you're looking ahead and saying, oh, God, how much longer does this last? But you're very strong. You're going to keep going. It's not like you're giving up or anything, and you're going to get to your destination. But the advice is to step back, try to add some balance to your life, catch up on your sleep, etc. Next card you have is Knight of Cups. And the cups do relate to the water signs of Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. They relate to feelings, love, emotions, all that kind of thing, romance. Knight of Cups is saying you might be getting some good news about romance. Like you might be having someone expressing their feelings for you, their affection for you, that sort of thing, their enthusiasm to be getting to know you or to be dating you. This person could be a water sign. They might be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or they might have a lot of that in their chart. But this person wants to have fun. So it could be someone you just recently have started dating, or you were kind of being friends with them, and now it's turning into something a little more romantic. But this person's going to be all enthusiastic about you. So if you know who this is already, I feel like they just are going to be very, very enthusiastic and want to make plans with you to do things, go places and do things, etc., etc. Okay, and in some cases, some Leos, you might be getting a proposal of marriage or a proposal of love or something like that. But overall, I'm just getting really positive energy of a romantic nature. Next card you have is Strength. This is another major arcana card. And Strength card is saying you're going to be equipped with a lot of inner strength and confidence and calm inside of yourself. And You will not need to be aggressive or pushy to get your way. You will be able to speak to people in a calm manner, being very confident, and people will want to hear what you have to say. And Leo's the lion anyway, so this is very fitting for you to have the strength card with the big lion in it. So it's like that's your card anyway in the major arcana. But you are even going to look more attractive to others in the month of June. People will want to pay attention to you and listen to what you have to say. So you'll be able to get your point across. Also, it's good if you're applying for a job, a promotion, anything like that, because people are going to take you much more seriously. They're going to see really good traits in you that they want to see in a worker or whatever, and you're more likely to get the job, get the promotion, whatever it is, or to get your point across and be respected. Also, in the romantic department, this will work well for you since you will be more attractive to other people anyway. And for some Leos, I'm feeling there might be somebody you're dating and things are going well. It might even tie in with this Knight of Cups too. And you're not sure if this person's wanting to make plans for the future or they just wanting to have fun. And you're going to be feeling more confident about asking them in some way or another, rather than just keeping quiet and guessing. So next card you have is Four of Wands. Now this is nice too, because this is about celebrations around love. So you've got a couple of good cards here relating to romance and love. And this is showing, again, you might be actually, some Leos might be getting married in a popular month for weddings, or you might be getting engaged or having some other happy celebration with a romantic partner or family or loved ones. Or you might even be attending someone else's festivities in that area. So, but I am getting true love for some of you. I feel like you already have the person in your life, for some Leos, that really wants to be with you, and they're willing to prove it and show you that. This person is not looking around to see who else is out there. They feel like the search is over. They found what they want. They found what they want. They're happy with you. And then for some Leos, you may have not met this person. You could be meeting them. You might just be acquainted with them at this time. And maybe you haven't gotten to know each other that well. But even if it's an acquaintance that you're getting to know, this person is going to be very calm when they're around you. And you're going to be able to tell they're not getting impatient. They're not glancing around to see if there's somebody else they're attracted to. Or I feel like this person feels at home with you, kind of like they're home now, even if it's someone you're just getting to know. And this is from a previous life connection. So I am feeling some Leos, you will be in the presence of someone that you had a very nice love relationship with in a previous lifetime. You're going to be with that person again, and you'll have a happy life together and happy family and just friends and whatever. But it's both of you are going to feel just secure and happy and content and like you're in the right place at the right time. That's why this person won't have any need to be looking around and glancing around or not knowing what they want or any of that. They're going to feel so comfortable with you and so at home, because both of you will really be at home with one another. But I feel like that the person, they're going to feel it more than you are. You're going to be flattered and pleased about it, but they're going to really feel it. Okay. Next card you have is a Judgment card, another major arcana card. And this is about renewal, rising from the ashes, to have a new beginning. So if you have had the rug pulled out from under you or some kind of unfair treatment in the past, challenges, that just came into mind, challenges maybe with money or relationships or whatever, the Judgment card wants to make things right. This is the universe wanting to make things right for you, fairness for you. So it'll be a renewal, a rebirth, so you can make a fresh start if you've had some difficulties, healing, new beginnings. So this, I get a lot of good energy from this card for you. So Yeah, that's a real good major arcana card. Next card, last card, you have Seven of Pentacles. And again, the Pentacles do relate to the earth signs, but they relate to money matters, all the nice coins. So the Seven of Pentacles is showing that you planted your seed, you're watching them grow to fruition, but your crop is not quite ready to harvest yet. But you're being patient. And usually the fire signs are not terribly patient. I'm a fire sign. I'm an Aries. When we want something, it's like we want it now. So, but here and there we can be patient. And so you're being patient. You're cultivating your crop and making progress, laying your foundation, which is what we started with the Eight of Pentacles. So you're continuing to lay your foundation to make a good future for yourself. And I always recommend everybody learn about the law of attraction, because a lot of people who hear the reading are going to say, well, no, I'm not doing well. I'm having a difficult time. But the more you can identify with being prosperous, being confident, and being having faith in yourself and in the universe and in that universal flow of prosperity, of the giving and taking, the being in the flow of prosperity and feeling that kind of energy, feeling prosperous, even if your bank account says you're not prosperous, feel it, send out that energy into the universe. When you do that, the way the law of attraction works is that the universe creates conditions for you, that your energy, that your feelings. So you don't want to have feelings of worry or fear. You want to have feelings of confidence and success and prosperity. Okay. Now, this deck I've been using is the Gilded Tarot by Cheryl Marchetti. What I want to do now is pick one card from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck. And if you like videos, be sure and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. Also, you can check your rising and moon sign videos as they're coming available. I still have a few more to post. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, Magical Mermaids and Dolphins. What is your message for? What's your message for Leo? Okay, let me go ahead and fan these out. Okay. All right. This says pay attention. Notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. That's the truth. The more you're calm inside and you pay attention to little feelings you get inside of yourself. Notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. Yeah. Okay. And then next, let's see. I'm going to pick one card from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. Okay, angels, what is your message for Leo? What is your message for Leo? What is your message for Leo for the month of, and I'll give it one more shuffle, fan these out. Okay. This is Angel. Schooling, study, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. That ties in with that Eight of Pentacles card. Schooling, study, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. That's a good message. Okay. And then last, I'm going to pick one card from the Angel Answers deck by Radley Pine. And if you've got anything on your mind you've got a question about, be thinking of that anyway and see what the Angel Answers will come up with. Okay. All right, so angels, what is your message for Leo? Almost dropped it for Leo for the month of June. Okay, I'm going to give it one more shuffling. All right, let me fan these out. Okay, so if you do have a particular question or issue that's been on your mind, be thinking about that now. Ask your question, and let's see what the angel answer says. Oh, okay, this says not the right time. So if there's something in particular you were about to pursue, you might want to stop and rethink that, okay, whatever that might be. So, and again, it's a general reading, so that might just more be specific to certain people, but just whatever was on your mind. Okay, Leo. Be sure and check your rising and moon sign to see if there's anything that might resonate with you on those readings. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Have a wonderful one, and we'll talk again soon.